Hi everyone, so in the last of these blogs on the viewports that we can use for our 3D views, we're now going to have a look at the modern AutoCAD way of handling our 3D elements. We would start with something like the layout. We'd have a look at the viewports. Now you'll see there are two options here, one from model space and one from inventor. So we could even use an inventor file, but let's go from model space. That will then generate a base view for us. We can set the scale if we want, place it, and then automatically we can put the orthographic projections down. Very useful. And that then generates these views automatically. And unlike the solid viewports command, it does not generate lines in our model space, so it keeps our model space nice and clean. There are more tools available to us here, just like the solid views. We've got the projected lines. We can also do a section. You can see immediately it sections that for us. And so this is a much more preferred way of managing this process. Also, when you place one of these, note that you'll be able to select elements within that. By default, everything is selected. So you press shift, you deselect everything and you select, say, just the race of the bearing there, or the seal. Then you can generate views for just the seal. Right, so you can also select the elements that you would like to generate. And then lastly, one of the really nice things that you can do with this process is you can generate the base view, say, from an inventor file, which is really useful. There's somewhere the inventor parts file, and even though it's not part of your own drawing, you can still go and generate those views and even drop a section in there. And it will generate that section for you. So really powerful, that you don't even have to have that object within your AutoCAD view. You can just generate that from the inventor file. You'll see under the layers, if we enter that viewport, there we can see some of the layers that have been created there for that viewport. So it's managed from within the viewport, not from the model space. The lines are not generated on the model space. They are within the viewports in your drawing. So just in conclusion, depending on what sort of view you would like, just a visual representation, then your your normal viewports might suffice, and you might get away with at best doing something like using the solve prof command on an existing viewport. If we open that and we say solve prof, and we select the elements that we would like to generate, so it says yes, let's show the hidden lines there. Then when we hide these solids, you can see how it's generated some lines for us, and that will be within the model space again. Right, so you can generate just from a normal viewport your lines. Then we've got the solid viewports, which generate lines within the model space, lots of lines that we need to manage somehow. That can get very confusing if you don't know what you're doing. So the method that I would recommend you try is the base viewports. There are some other tools as well that you can investigate. Flat shots, one of them. Whichever method you choose within AutoCAD, ultimately you're going to have to try some of them and see which one works best for you in your situation. If you need advice or help managing your printing from 3D within AutoCAD, please contact us so that we can assist you with that. Until next time, enjoy AutoCAD.